one thing from 2020 up until now too, supply chain issues. Okay.
The bane of our existence.
Well, shit. I mean, I think we should cover the supply chain stuff right now before we kind of get into like current, because like it can't be stated enough how fucked everything is.
Yeah.
And like I'll basically explain to you. I don't know if you've ever like heard the full story of it, but I mean, I think it'll be cool for you to kind of see the scale of how much things have changed. Okay. So back in 2020,
It was just the talk that you had with our logistics guy. What was he? What was his name?
No, I mean, look, Tommy.
Tommy.
No, I mean, I'm asking him why things are so fucked, but I mean,
Yeah.
he already knows all this stuff because
Yeah.
like, this is. I didn't really have to explain it to him, but you, I mean, you do sales, and so like,
Yeah, I
you
know
don't
from
really,
not
I
very
mean,
high level, but I know
you get an idea,
yeah, of
right?
course.
So here was the thing. So back in 2020, when I was ordering for Q1 of 2021, I ordered in mid-August. Okay, I ordered in mid-August because, so typically it's this, is I ordered in mid-August because production lead time, so basically if I place an order with a factory, let's say India is a great example, it takes 3 months for them to do the full production. It takes 4 months for Bangladesh to do production, but only because they need to import their fabric from China.
Yeah.
And it takes 3 weeks out at sea. So that adds another month to production. But it takes about 1 month to, it takes about like 1 month to make the fabric. Or actually, first month is to make approvals. And so they do all the color, lab dipping, they make all the prints. And so 1 month for approvals, 1 month to make fabric, 1 month to actually cut and sew and put together the garment, 3 months, and it ships out, okay? It ships out, and then typically from India to Long Beach, pre-pandemic, took about 45 days.
Yeah.
Took about 35 days out at sea, and then we always give 10 days. It's usually quicker to get through customs and everything like that. It took about 45 days. We give like a 5-day cushion just because it's like you don't know what's going to happen, and it's an inexact science.
Yeah.
All right, so because of that, I was historically always able to order in August, no problem. August, so 9:15, 10:15, 11:15, ships out, comes in by 12:30.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And so then it's like, we're good for January
We're geared
shipping.
up for Q1.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I did in 2020. Okay, I ordered in August because that was our historic timing. This supply chain issue, if you guys want to hear about why there's a supply chain, you could watch Tommy's pod, like Off the Cuff with Tommy.
Yeah.
Like we go into the details of why it's all fucked, but the bottom line, the result of everything being fucked now is that whereas it used to take about 35 days out at sea to get something from India to Long Beach, now it's taking 90 days. Well, actually, that's not true. 90 days, actually, 75 days.
Still double.
Oh, it's
double
still
or more.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly. So it's like now the time is almost pretty much double to get anything here, and it's killing our business because for one thing, it's like if we have to allocate 2.5 months of shipping plus 3 months of production, now I have to order all my goods 6 months in advance.
So when it was August, now it's got to be June.
Right. So 6 months is just for production, and so going forward now, it's like if I'm going to place spring now, I have to place it in June.
Yeah.
Just period. I can't wait for anything else. I have to place it in June. But like, it's like placing something 6 months out is super risky, especially in the fashion business. Because every quarter trends are changing.
For sure.
So let's say I order something in June, and the consumer doesn't want it anymore after, like, we find out like in August, like.
It's a dying trend, yeah.
Yeah, something happens and the trend dies.
Yeah.
Well, then we're fucked. You get what I mean? Yeah. And that's kind of.
I mean, that is. But going into that, being an ATS business, that is some part of the risk. But
it was never this difficult.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, adding 2 months onto that timeline,
look, it was never that difficult. Yeah. Like 2.5 months is a quarter.
Exactly.
You get what I mean?
Yeah,
it's a full quarter of sales. It's another 3 months, It was never that hard. But like that's something that happened in 2020. We're in 2022 now. And you know what? Things are not getting better. And in a lot of ways, I feel like we are so lucky that we're in the clothing business. I mean, okay, first off, let me rephrase this. It sucks being in the fashion industry right now. it sucks being in anything fashion right now because you're no longer able to react quickly to the market anymore.
Yeah.
Everything has to be planned out in advance like this, and there's no way around it because of these issues. You get what I mean?
sure.